So the first thing I like to do is blend. Oh yeah, the first thing I like to do is drop my products. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Gabby, back with another video. How are you guys doing? How are your holidays? How was your Christmas? Merry Christmas, by the way, if you did not see my Instagram post. But today is a makeup tutorial and there's a fly in my room. Whatever, it's summer. It's a whole other thing. Anyways, like I was saying, how are you guys? How are your holidays? How was your Christmas? I hope you guys had a great time. Things are getting serious in Queensland with this Omicron variant, so a lot of fun to bring into the new year. But anyways, you guys, today is a makeup tutorial. A lot of you have been requesting in my DMs, how do you do your makeup? How do you do your brows? Things like that. Every time you see me with makeup on, this is pretty much the base of what I do, so yeah. But before we get into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. They're currently having an end of year sale with 10% off all items, as well as last chance items being up to 60% off. This month they probably sent me my all-time favorite pieces, and let's get into the first one, probably my favorite out of the three, which is called Colette Malachite. As soon as I saw it, I knew I needed to have it. Like, I've been obsessed with green lately. In the last 6 months, I've really enjoyed the color green. These little green pieces that you see on the bracelet are malachite. Malachite is said to promote transformation and positive change, as well as protection from negative energies. And I just love how dainty it is. It's just so unique and pretty, and I'm obsessed with it. The next piece that I got are these adorable earrings. These are called Celeste, and what's so cute about these is that they're two different earrings. So one is a moon and one is a star. I love that they're two different pieces in the set. I just think it's so nice to have something a little different, and it's a kind of eye-catching, like, it just sparkles. I love that they're like dangly, and it's something I wouldn't usually get, but surprisingly I really like them. And last but not least, we have this necklace which symbolizes the star sign Virgo. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Virgo. They have all the star signs for this necklace, so don't stress, they'll have yours. These pieces are so dainty and beautiful. I do love a dainty piece of jewelry. You guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me wearing these pieces. I did layer my last one's like necklace with this one. Honestly, you could wear these casually and also just spruce up an outfit. I feel like they'll go with anything, do you know what I mean? I've been wearing them in the gym even. They do not tarnish or they do not wear. I absolutely love working with Ana Luisa. I love that they're sustainable and that they can upcycle and use noble metals and crystals and gemstones. They always pull through. They always pull through for me. But yeah guys, don't forget to check out their 10% off sale for the end of year, as well as last chance items with up to 60% off. Click the link in my description box down below and check them out. Anyways guys, back into this video. If you guys want to see how I achieve my usual makeup look that you guys see me wearing all the time, please keep on watching. Okay, let's get straight into this makeup tutorial. If you hear any background noise, my neighbors are constantly doing stuff. Anyways, we're starting off with clean skin. I just put some niacinamide and some hyaluronic acid on my skin after I washed it. Right now I'm just gonna moisturize my skin using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I'm just gonna get a little bit and just apply that all over my face. This is so nice and lightweight. Look at that, you guys. Don't mind these breakouts. I thought I had finished a retinol purge, but she's still here. But I think the worst is over, so ignore that. Now I'm gonna go in with my sunscreen. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Fluid. Absolutely love this sunscreen. It is POC friendly, so if you want to cop this and not get a white cast, do it. I apply my sunscreen under my makeup. It sits really well under makeup, so that's why I like to do that. I'm just gonna rub this all over. Just get my neck. Oh my gosh, I forgot a step. I swear it's once you start filming, you forget the things that you do on a daily basis. But what I like to do before I do any of my complexion makeup or anything else, I do like to do my brows. Big secret of mine for a very long time, like for the past 4 years, is using hair gel. Now, before you click off the video, let me just explain. I personally can't justify spending $15 on a little tube of gel for your eyebrows. I just can't justify it. And once I figured out that I could just use hair gel or mousse or whatever, I just started doing that. Anyways, what I use on my brows right now, and I'm about to plug you guys, it is the best thing. My brows do not move. It is the Got To Be Glued Water Resistant Spiking Glue. And what I do to make it easier to apply, I put it in this little container. I'm pretty sure I got these little containers from Daiso. You guys, to make this easier, you should leave it open for a little bit to get it like a bit dried out, because then it gets a bit tacky, and that's when like it sets quicker. It's like lash glue, like you need to let it get tacky and then shape your brows with the gel. So I just go in with my spoolie and the product, this one from L'Oreal, that's the Skinny Definer Brow Artist Pencil. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal one and just get some of that product on there, and then let me just get my mirror, and then I just apply it to the brows. Let me just zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see this properly. I'm just gonna flick that through my brows. You guys, I did do the Pears soap brows whole thing, and honestly I didn't like it. I did not like it. It like, as soon as you sweat, it just got soapy, like obviously because sweat is like water. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish up this brow and then I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay guys, a tip for this is to let it get tacky, because I don't know how to explain it. It's basically like the same concept as lash glue. If you let it get tacky and you let it dry a bit first before working with the lashes or the glue, it's gonna be effortless and it's gonna stay. Whereas if you do it when it's first very wet and very fresh on the hairs, it's not gonna work, okay? It's gonna move. So I usually take this time while it's getting tacky to clean up the product, because if you leave it around your brows, just like the soap brows, it's gonna ruin your complexion makeup. So I just grab a little cotton pad and just wet it. By the way, all products will be listed down below so you guys know exactly what I used. I'll try to say each one as I use them. I just wet a cotton pad or a tissue or whatever, and I just clean up the outside areas of the brows, just the skin. Another thing I like to do to help my eyebrows get more tacky with the product on it is grabbing my fan that I always have on my desk and just doing this. Yeah. Okay, now that they're tacky, now we can go in and fully shape them and manipulate them to how we want them. So you want to lay the hairs down. So I'm just grabbing these hairs. Make sure you guys can see. I'm just pushing it up. And just keep pushing it up and out, and you achieve something like this. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm just gonna quickly swipe the top just to clean it up, shape them a bit more, and that's that brow done. Like, it's snatched. It's how I like it. Of course, there's some residue around, which is why I always put sunscreen after I do my brows, which is the mistake I made. But anyways, that's what I do. I'm gonna do this to the other brow, and we'll get back into this makeup tutorial properly. Okay guys, now that we have our snatched brow, I feel like this is a good distance for you guys. I've never filmed a makeup tutorial before, so bear with me. Next step that I like to do if I'm doing a full face like I am now, I like to prime my skin. Recently went to Sephora and I picked up the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I just got the mini size just in case I didn't like it. I'm just gonna get a few pumps of this and just apply that to the areas that usually get cakey or messed up my skin, especially the T-zone and on my chin. Okay, while that's settling in, I like to go ahead and line my waterline and my tight line with some brown eyeliner pencil. This is my favorite one right now. I've literally used so many to find the perfect one for me right now. That is drugstore. This is the Revlon ColorStay Eyeliner in the shade brown, and the reason I do this step now rather than with my mascara is because when I've already done my complexion makeup, I don't want to have to like ruin it by pulling on my lids and all that, do my tight line and waterline. Zoom you guys in a bit, and I just literally go underneath, down up here. This probably looks hella crazy. I really don't want to watch this clip back because it probably looks really stupid, but basically just go underneath and this creates the look of a thicker lash line, and it doesn't hurt. I don't know if you guys can see the difference that this eye looks darker. Sometimes I screw up a bit, but it's okay. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but this one looks a lot darker, which is what we want. I swear, as soon as you turn on a camera, you just like screw up. Like things that you do on a regular basis, and it's like, what the hell, man? But anyways, that eye's done. Obviously, this eye looks a lot more... I'm just gonna do the same to this one and hopefully not screw it up like I just did this one, but I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Okay guys, that is a lot better. That is a lot better. And as you can see, it kind of like accentuates my light colored eyes. I do have green in my eyes, so my eyes are like green and brown. Green on the outsides and brown in the middle. But anyways, after that, let's get straight into skin and complexion. Okay guys, so for complexion and just like foundation and concealer, I personally really don't like foundation and concealer. I usually just did use a lightweight concealer, but I've been eyeing the Fenty eye brightener, which I just recently got. It is such, oh my gosh, I love this product. I've been eyeing it for so long. I also had my eye on the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. I'm in a shade number 7 for the Eavesdrop and a shade 6, which is the Melon in the Bright Fix Eye Brightener. So the first thing I like to do is blend, the first thing I like to do is drop my products. I'm just gonna grab my brushes. My favorite brushes at the moment, I used to use the Morphe brushes and I still do use some of them, but I am obsessed with Nazanin Kavari's BH Cosmetic collab, so I'm using her brushes today. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So I'm just grabbing the foundation brush from the set, which is the number 2. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit to my cheeks, the tiniest bit to my forehead and my chin. I don't like to use too much. And another trick that I've learned on TikTok is to use a setting spray. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray, and I just spray my face and the brush that I'm about to use. Was that the right brush? Yeah, it was. And then I just start blending. I like to do a bit of a dab. I used to use a beauty blender, but for some reason a brush just hits different and it wastes less product. For some reason my forehead's been so dry lately, and I think it might be the retinol, because that can happen, but it's whatever. Skin is skin, makeup looks like whatever on skin. You guys, I'm just realizing how dry my skin is right now, but we've just blended out the skin tint, and I'm just gonna apply some setting spray because I like to do that in between steps. And I'm just gonna turn on my fan again and just let that settle in. Okay, next is the Bright Fix Eye Brightener, and I like to apply that in the upper parts of the eye, this area, and I like to apply it quite generously actually on the outer parts to give it that lift. And then I've also kind of just started adding it here in between my forehead. For the eye area, I like to blend it with my finger. I've seen so many people do it this way, and it honestly is a really great way to blend it out. But I'm just gonna blend it with my fingers, and you guys will just see how I blend it, I guess. As for the forehead and the chin, I just blend it out with the same brush I used for the skin tint. You guys, I'm running out of daylight. I chose the cloudiest day to film this. Okay guys, so now that that's all blended out, I'm just gonna go in with the setting spray again. Anyways, after the setting spray has settled into the skin, you're gonna call me crazy, but I use this lip crayon as blush. This is the Maybelline Superstay lip crayon, and the reason I use this is because I originally bought it for my lips and then I didn't like it, and then I thought, hey, it's the perfect shade for blush. So this is the shade Lead the Way 15. So I literally just grab some of it and just draw some little strokes on my cheeks and then blend it out. And that's just like a good base for my powder blush. Just gives it a bit of color to the skin. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my crusty container of Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm grabbing the number 4 brush in the Nazanin Kavari collab, and I'm just gonna grab it, dip it in, and just tap the excess off. I don't like to bake. I feel like it looks really cakey on me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dab that under my eyes, just where I don't want my makeup to crease, or where it usually creases. Okay, after that, setting spray again. Anyways, now we're going to move on to bronzer. This is the Mini Benefit Hoola bronzer. I only ever get the small one because this lasts me so long. Like, I can't imagine getting the actual big size one. I'm just going to go in with the number 1 brush from the Nazanin Kavari BH Cosmetics collab and just tap the excess off, and then I just like to go in and bronze up my forehead. I love a bronzed up forehead. Like, I'll literally just bronze my forehead without makeup on just to look sun-kissed and glowy, bringing a lot of warmth back into the face. And also like to do underneath my nose and maybe the sides of my nose, just to give it a bit of a go on my jawline and just above the cheekbone. Okay, looking good. Then I like to go in with some powdered blush, and I have no idea where I got this from, but this is a Lancome palette, and I just use this color right here, and I just grab a bit of that, tap the excess, and just go over the spots where I applied that lip crayon. I think I put a bit too much blush this time. She's looking a bit red, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Okay, now for mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Sky High Waterproof Mascara. Sometimes I do like to warm up my eyelash curler with a hairdryer, but I just can't be bothered today. So I'm just going to make sure I get a good curl in. Just going to apply it to this lash. In a bit. I really need to get a good technique of doing mascara, but for right now I'm just gonna do it the way everyone pretty much does it. Just goes in ham. Just to seal the deal, we're gonna go in with some Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This is my favorite shade. It's the shade Topaz number 9. It's such a good gloss. It does not feel sticky at all. But yeah, you guys, that is the final look, and then I'll just usually kind of go in with more setting spray because you can never have enough setting spray. But you guys, that is the final look. I love all these products. It's taken me a while to learn how to do makeup properly and just for my own skin and how I like it. Okay guys, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. A lot of you guys have been asking for this. Not really in my niche, but it is what it is. Every Instagram photo or YouTube video you've seen, this is the makeup that I do, and if I want to spruce it up, I'm gonna add some lashes. Before I sign off, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Connect with me on Instagram. I do like to talk to you guys on there, and also, you know, ask questions about content you want to see, so go follow me on there. And don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. Once again, it's their 10% off end of year sale, as well as last chance items up to 60% off, so go check them out and buy something nice to start the new year looking a bit fresh and a bit bling. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays and are also preparing for the new year, and I hope you guys are all safe and well in this time. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.